Average EP parts. Hot.
Good day, good day, good day. Welcome to another Farm Sim 19 stream. As per always, these are some of the mods I have loaded in. If you have any questions about any of them, feel free to ask. I will slowly go down through so you can read them. Some of them I use on a regular basis. Some of them I probably will never use. And as per always, we have a couple things to check on tonight. I think we're going to start off with trying to get the rest of the hay off the field. Okay, let's tab around here. We got some, we still have our field on the go at field 6. We got our big machine here now. Let's check on our animals, because I think last week we bought some new animals. Yes. We got some, everything is pretty much fullish. I need to get a little bit of grass in there. I don't think they care about whether they have straw or not. The sheep are all hunky-dory. So let's pull this wagon off our platform here, because right here on the edge of it is the pickup wagon, and then we will start with this. Get some music on the go here. We'll get the pickup wagon going and get this, try to get this hay picked up off the field. We're probably just going to start right here and work on row by row. Check and see if our thingy's down. See if we can get her to pick up pretty good now. slow. We're picking her up as gone, so. See if we can skate over and get that one piece. On this corner here, I'm not going to worry too much if I leave a couple of good spots. I have a few spots around here I have to pick up, so it's not too much of a bother all there together. It's fine when you leave a bunch of them all in one area. You go back, you can swipe over the area. The reason I'm trying to pick up it I'm trying to pick them all up so that when I do grass next after this, because this is hay, it won't get all bunched together. Like if you leave in so if you're driving along and you're picking up grass and you run into a little pile of hay, depends on where the pickup wagon is at. If they change it to hay and then you pick up too much, you can't then change it back. Oh jeez, I never noticed I missed a whole bunch of that. At 100% already. Unless you dump it back out again, it's a bit annoying when you got a big old field on the go and you got one crop, which I need both, and then all of a sudden you have to do you just stop, go dump it, come back, pick it up again. So that's why I try to leave as little as possible on the field so that it doesn't be too hard to clean it up to get it ready for grass. Excuse me. It's especially rough when you get the snowblower attachment. Snowblower attachment will fill up then and it won't find the trailer and dump it out at all. So like if you're going along with the snowblower, say on the front of this, there's a trailer behind, and you pick up a different crop in the snowblower, and it's big enough that it won't change it, you have to then go find something else that contains crop, the same crop, to dump it out. On my other map, I ran into it a lot. I used to drive around with a pickup truck. When I run into something like that, I'd dump it in the back of a pickup. It would hold hardly any material, but it was just enough that the snowblower would sense it and dump it out. Because it'd only be like a couple hundred liters anyway. It'd be just enough that it would be too much for the snowblower to change. Because a little bit it'll change from one crop to the other, but a lot it won't. It will just try to take my time a little bit here, so we'll pick up everything I need to pick up. Try to keep her somewhat clean. Try to keep her as clean as you can. The cleaner you try to keep it, the easier it is when you go to clean up. Like right now, I'm at 90%, I only need 10%, so I might as well touch these few little spots here and see if I can get a couple percent out of it. It takes a little bit more time, but time is time. A little bit time wasted now. You get 3 or 4 different harvests in, and you'll be in hard shape because you'll have bits everywhere, especially in this map since we're doing a run of hay and then a run of grass. Like you might decide at the end of doing your run of grass, do another run of hay. You do 3 or 4 like that, and every time you miss a little bit here or there, no big deal. But then you end up then having half a field full of waste that you can't figure out how to pick up. Looks like I'm gonna come right here now. See if I can pick up as much of this hay as I can here, so that it's not. Excuse me. Take an extra couple minutes here now and pick up a bit of material with it like this. It won't be too much of a hassle when I go to put let her grow again, put grass down. I have crop growth right now turned off, and I am running the running the time right slow, because I don't want grass to grow like this on the ground, because it will make an awful mess. Because the grass won't care, it will grow again. And then you have to mow it again and turn it into hay again to pick up the hay that was there before. So if you mow it again then and turn around and try to pick it up as grass, it will flick back and forth.
Try to make you mine, oh mine, but I waste all my time, and I always get denied.
So we'll take 5 seconds here now, clean up a couple more little spots. A little more spots cleaned up, a little better, a few pieces. A few more pieces cleaned up, there's a few more pieces cleaned up. Yeah, it's only a couple percent here or there, but more or less of it is, it makes a god-awful mess when you're trying to pick up a similar crop next to it. And that's the rough part. You're not necessarily picking it up for the couple percent, you're picking it up for the, so it doesn't interrupt the next round of crop. Because even if I went and did straw, on the outside pieces where it's not field. Outside the field here, it will still be there waiting for me. Just hammer down for a minute, pick up a couple pieces here. I may have to take the wind rower and come down through there, that row there, and move it out into the flatter area. So the pickup wagon can pick it up. Another load full.
And I see the way it goes back years before I get to the right place. And no longer home, I must get gone and move on to the next one. And through the trees I find my peace. It's not where I expected, and it's a fine line to find the time to go.
See how that's a couple pieces of grass. That's what happens. Same with this edge in there. It won't. That's the edge of what I own. It won't let me pick it up. Like this edge here, when I go to pick it up, some of it won't let me. See? Now it's telling me that this land is not owned by me, so it won't let me pick it up. Now the only way to fix that edge is I have to buy the land on the other side and pick it up, then I can have it. I've already tried to run the windrower down there and move it over. Like even these spots, see? Tells me the land is not mine. Don't have access to this land. Basically means you didn't buy it. 85%. Get this little hood in here. Yep. That one's the same way. But it's funny, it let me mow it, it let me windrow it, but won't let me pick it up. I might get the little windrower and try to somewhat slide it over. Let's just take a little piece out of here now, since I only need a couple %. Chase a few spots here now, and some of this stuff I may need to re-windrow it just to get it. I can get the little tiny windrower up here and just run it over the little windrower, and it'll move it over just ever so slightly. As you see there, there's a little windrower. Put it on a cute little pile here and move it over, and then you can just That little spot there was only 5, but 5 might be enough to change it from hay back to hay from grass. Then it might only, might need another couple percent to change back the other way. So if you had a mix on the field, slide back a little bit now and try to keep this one little spot on. One less spot is one less thing I gotta chase down at the end. One last thing I gotta chase down at the end. 5 more minutes less, you get to watch me. Jeez, look at that, we're at 96% already again. Don't take very long to fill her up when you're not really paying attention to how full you needs. That's how you do it as you're offloading a jump out. It makes the offload go faster. Nope. Brings everything to a freakishly quick stop. Some tractors, when you jump out of them like that, if you're going at a certain speed, with something in tow or something in the front kind of thing, you hit them and they'll fly down the field or the road a couple feet after you jump out. We always call it like no brakes.
So take me with you all the way, rainy day, all the way. So roll with me.
every so often we'll pick up a few spots, and we'll hammer along and fill her up right nice. Pick up a few spots at the end, maybe, or depends on how long the string is. Might just kind of all run along there, hunky dory. Might as well swing back around, pick this one spot up. Since we got loads of space on board, it's only at 55%. And we'll just slide right into this row here. Looks like we just want to make a mess here. There is a mod you can get that has a wider, it's like a wind rower pickup wagon mix. I have the baler of it, but the wind rower was harder to download. It was being cranky when I went to download. Well, technically the mod wasn't being cranky. It's just every version I found of it, my computer was telling me not to touch that with a 10-foot pole. So I was listening to my computer. Another full load on our bin here now. We soon should have all this picked up. Might have to do a few cleanup passes here or there with a few things and get it all cleaned up, but hopefully we'll get this taken care of tonight. Might even have a chance to do a little seeding.
Comes 3 to rise, salvation in mind, 4 to find our peace of mind. I'm lost but close, at least I've done my best, redeeming lies in the size. Yeah, there's been some.
Because if you're a long time watcher of my stream, we still have the job to field to seed field 6.
time to put my time to use, to come home, back home, to find my peace of mind. Another night, the last life, yeah, that guides my stride.
And if you know the Dahl Range map, Field 6 is slightly, pretty much the whole size of the map. So as you see here, you go in here, this is the map. We got Field 5 down here in white, we have Field 4 in brown. This is Field 3, Field 2, we own Field 1, and this big, long, big black square is Field 6. So as you can tell, it's pretty much the whole map.
You got the faith to do this my way or the road. Well, eyes of gold, they looking right through mind and soul. I wanted to say, I wanted to say that there's nothing I would change. Forget these roads, 'cause no one knows how long to go for.
Spin around here now and try to get as much of this little bits up as possible. The more little bits we get up, the better. The faster I pick up the little bits, the faster I can get her done. A little bit here, a little bit there, a little big bit there, a little bit here. All the little bits add up sometimes. We'll just draw around a little bit here, pick up a few little bits. You get all the little bits taken care of. Sorry if this is hard to watch. I'll try not to do too many quick turns. Try to keep the camera angle at a sensible camera angle, but sometimes it's hard to do that when you're trying to see.
Walking inside of a maze, what a nice day to be in such a haze. Alright,
just bits, some bigger chunks picked up. Make that a little easier on me here now in a minute when I go.
In our day, no, we know way. We know way, hey, yeah, for such a day.
Just slide down this piece here now and see how much of this is to be picked up before I get 100%. Looks like we'll be pretty much all of this little chunk at the end. Excuse me. This will probably be way too much for this since it's already in the 90s. So I might as well do this little bit here first. And I'll probably just kind of go like this. Take a slice off it. Full again now. It's getting to feel pretty well done. Because what we'll do then next week or so is we'll come in and we'll turn time on Eve, keep an eye on our animals, and hammer out some field, and then they'll grow again. Huh. See, you can see that they're growing that little bit in that minute. So all the little bits in that moment to change from that, and now it's a little bit grown. all the little slight bits you're not going to be able to see unless you really come up on them. And that's when it gets interesting. See now how it was easier to keep an eye on how many little bits you leave in case it grows. Then when it grows, you don't have to worry too much about picking up the little bits. Now, unless you're literally dropping up on them. Where grass is one of them objects that'll continuously grow. Like this field, technically now you could just continuously keep mowing it, and it would
still sitting, still sailing amongst all the masquerading. Top, but the sun is shining, but it's still raining.
continuously grow. You could probably, if you had a group of friends come in, and you could almost, if you had time going fast enough, you could just literally almost mow the same spot continuous. If you had a road train type thing with a pickup wagon and a couple of tractors with a few friends. That's the fun of having a decent task on the go. Alright, boss. I'll leave you tonight with a nice view of sitting on top of the tractor. So thank you very much for all coming out tonight. I'll see you tomorrow night, roughly the same time, same place. Don't forget your snacks. I usually only stream for an hour. Thank you very much for everybody coming out. We will be back here tomorrow night doing Satisfactory. And then we will be back the next night finishing up our field and getting ready to do some seeding.